Welcome back to the channel. I am the Oracle Nurse, and I can be reached at motherturquoise@gmail.com for personal readings. If you are currently, like as soon as I get started, here we go. If you are currently waiting on a reading from me, I am making my way through the list. All right. And if I have any cancellations, I am going down the list to the ones who have been waiting a little bit longer. And hitting you up. So if you're waiting on a reading from me, and it's, you know, right now my list is pretty lengthy. So if you are waiting on a reading from me, just be on the lookout, because if I for some reason, if my schedule frees up or I get any free time, I am going and pulling clients off the list and getting them a reading. So with all that being said, thank you so much for those who have donated to the channel, purchased readings, commented, liked, shared, and just gave, you know, unwavering support to me and the channel here. So yeah, again, if you are waiting, again, I just want to say, stress this, if you are waiting on a reading, because my list is very, very long. If you are waiting on a reading from me, please make sure you are checking your emails, because if for some reason I have any free time in my schedule or I have to reschedule someone, I am going to the next person, okay? And there's quite a few of you who are waiting, okay? But I thank you for your patience. All right, so motherturquoise@gmail.com is where I can be reached for personal readings. Okay. And donation information and things is also will be in the description box. All right. So anyways, I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Pisces. I had an amazing reading yesterday with one of my clients who was also a Pisces. Shout out to you. I'm not going to say any names or give any details about it. I'm just going to say the person who I read for had some amazing energy. And yeah, I feel like I want to do a reading for the sign of Pisces. I am a Pisces as well. So let's not waste no time. Quick disclaimer, I do have my family here. So for some reason, if I have to pause, tend to my background for any reason, feel free to fast forward through it if you're watching this after it's live. If you're live, you know we family on here. You my homegirl, my homeboy, you know, just hold the phone and I'll be right back, okay? Hopefully I don't get any disturbances, no phone calls come through, y'all. So I am working on getting another, just like how y'all manifested me these nails, that nail that I kept talking about. I need to be, y'all manifest me up. We need to manifest another device, okay? So I don't have disruptions. Knock y'all calls out, okay? And we're gonna move up, and we're moving up in different spaces right now. We're gonna move up into a more quieter environment soon, all right? Because you guys have been like, y'all ain't been playing about, you know, keeping me consistent on here. All right, especially with the, you know, the bookings and the responses I've been getting from you all. Yeah, y'all keeping me on here. Y'all, I you know, y'all are keeping me busy. And I love that. Thank you so much. This is what I genuinely love to do. All right. All right. Spirits, Holy Spirit, ancestors, and gods, please help me. These cards are fairly new. Please help me and guide me in giving a reading to the sign of Pisces. Please, the sign of Pisces, where Pisces may fall in the collective's charts. Please help me pull the overall energy for the sign of Pisces, please. Hey, James, how are you? All right. Ancestors, please protect me and guide me. I thank you so much for my gifts, my abilities, for the abundance. Thank you. Pisces, please. Pisces. Sign of Pisces, please. The sign of Pisces. Thank you for the light. Okay, we got 2 cards that fell out. Pisces. 7 of Wands. King of Wands. Pisces, you're coming off very powerful at this time. I feel as if you are standing in your power with the 7 of Wands to the King of Wands. You're definitely blocking out any negativity, evil eye that may be being sent to you. This could be from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but I am feeling as if you're definitely protected, okay? You have heavy protection energy around you, very fierce protection, okay? There's somebody around you who knows not to play with you, okay? Somebody around you knows that any negativity, any thoughts that they might send to you will be blocked. Okay, you got the Chariot card. There's fast movement that is coming towards you right now, Pisces. Seven of Pentacles. And why is the Seven of Pentacles here? King of Cups to the Two of Cups. So you're protecting something that you're growing, Pisces, a relationship for some of you, or just some sort of something that you've worked on for some time. I feel like this could be like, for some of you, this is just like a connection that you have to something that you're passionate about. You're protecting yourself from it. From outsiders. And you're not allowing anyone to come in between what you are building and growing. Okay? You're very emotionally balanced at this time. You're growing. Your gifts are growing. Okay? Your spiritual awareness is also growing. I'm also getting the energy, Pisces, of you being viewed as very powerful. Let's see. Let me use this deck. Clarity. Pisces. Okay. 4 of Wands. So Pisces, you're going to be celebrating soon, but I feel like you're going to be keeping it to yourself. All of your wins and things that you feel that are important to you, you're going to be keeping them away, possibly from a fire sign, or you're just very protected, right? You're not allowing a lot of people in your business. I feel like if you're telling people anything, you're telling them, it could be like months later or weeks later. You're not allowing people to come in between what you're manifesting or the things that you want for yourself. You're only telling people things. I feel like for some of you, you are only informing people of things that really, is common, day information. Like nothing that could really impact you drastically, right? 5 of Pentacles and the Strength card. More fire energy, more Leo energy. Okay. Pisces, you're showing people who left you out in the cold that you're stronger than what they thought you were. You're proving a lot of, right now, you're just proving a lot of people wrong, okay? You're not allowing people in, again, you're not allowing people to be able to determine your wins or, you know, come in between you and your wins. Oh, let me get one more. So your win, okay, your wins, your celebrations are being something about a celebration. There's like a lot of, okay, of course, like hater energy or people around you who are very jealous of this, about these wins that you're having. You could be on social media and people are seeing your wins on social media, okay, and it's making them it could be making people feel jealous or envious, wanting to come in and disrupt, okay? But I feel like you're so protected and calculated, Pisces, it's impossible. There could be somebody around you who gives you crumbs but expects the whole loaf from you, Pisces, but you're already aware of this. This is somebody who may have offered you like small trinkets or gifts, or what they thought are kind, what they, you know, what they want you to believe are kind gestures, but you are steps ahead of them. You know that these gifts and little small things that they are giving you, for some of you, you understand that this is just to continue to siphon your energy. You're standing firm in your relationships. You're showing people how to treat you. Okay, at one point people thought that you needed them, but it comes to come to find out they really need you, Pisces. You're starting to see the vulnerability in people when it comes to how, you know, when you retrieve, not when you retrieve, when you pull back, okay, your energy. You're starting to see the people are becoming vulnerable and very needy. So you could be getting a lot more phone calls. People are checking in on you more, inviting you to things more. And this is because you're pulling back and you're standing in your power. Okay, you're not available. Okay. And Pisces people, you have shown that you are all, you know, that you're not all talk. You're about action. So, and people seem to sleep on you, right? So people might look at you and say, oh, Pisces doesn't have on the designer, or Pisces doesn't have the latest this or the latest that. But Pisces has more than enough resources and knowledge and wisdom to obtain these things. Pisces just chooses not to, Pisces just comes off as very humble, right? And very laid back and chill. And it doesn't take all that to satisfy Pisces. Pisces do have expensive taste, but ultimately, this is not what satisfies you. And people are starting to see that. You're going to make a lot of people reconsider how they spend money as well, Pisces, or how they view finances. Okay, people are going to start to see that what they're talking about doing, you're doing it. Okay, and they could have laughed and talked about how, you know, what, you know, materialistic things that you didn't have, or they didn't want to listen to you because you weren't flashy, or you weren't really talking about the things that you had. But they're going to start to change the way they view you, Pisces. And not that you care anyways. But you're a man. So Pisces, you could have, you could be celebrating soon with someone, with a mature man. Someone who is a gentleman, possibly. This could be celebrating a loved one's accomplishment, okay? Or some sort of turning of the age for someone. This person viewed you as very sacred and very protected. This person is going to invite you and want you to be around them because you bring in good vibes, good energy. And what way to steal a deal on a celebration than having a Pisces in the room, right? If you have a Pisces in the room, then you know for sure it's a party. you reach some sort of milestone. All right, Judgment. Or adjudication. Let me clarify this. Why is adjudication here? Two fell out. The Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Slow down though. Give me one more. The Ten of Wands. Ten of Pentacles and the Devil. Pisces, I'm feeling like there's some sort of, with the Ten of Wands energy, someone could be coming to you with some sort of strong communication about some sort of like, trouble that they've gotten themselves into financially. And I feel like they're going to be wanting to come to you to look for a sort of a handout. I don't think you understand or know how deep this goes for them. Like, this is something that you won't be able to, I don't know if you'll be able to help them with this, Pisces. Clarify this, please. This could... Yeah, this could be some sort of Pisces, I feel like there could be, this seems like it's an outside energy. This could be going on outside of you. This makes me feel like someone could be getting like infiltrated is what I'm feeling. Or like what I'm seeing is somebody getting like raided. Or somebody getting, having some sort of like a bust happening or a raid happening. That is far-fetched. This is like giving me an energy of somebody who, I don't see the king. I don't see the knight. I don't see any swords, but this feels like spiritual attacks. Spiritual attacks that's sent towards somebody in your energy, meant to slow them down, give them burdens, okay? Play with their money. Pisces, this could be like some sort of spiritual energy that is toying or playing with, trying to, this is why it's okay. Spirit said, this is why you need to be revealed. This is why you need to come out, Pisces. This is why you need to be free. Because somebody is going to try to take your identity in the way. Not, you know, like replicate you. Or be like, try to clone your identity. Like, or clone your essence. I feel like this is like somebody who, the Hierophant. This is like government, official, judgment. This could be about, okay, Five of Wands, fighting, or some sort of disagreement, okay? Pisces, somebody could be upset and try, somebody's like, it's almost giving me energy like somebody's upset at the fact that you're winning, right? Or the fact that you're either you're like saving up, you're saving money, you're building wealth. And it's almost like somebody wants to come in, and I felt this energy a while ago, like somebody wants to come in and like try to replicate what you're doing or try to throw a wrench in your plan. Okay, so this is like somebody who wants to come in and try to take your employees or buy you out, or again, just try to steal your like your swag. Like if you're a designer, say for instance, Pisces, if you have a product or something that you're putting out, this is like you seeing your product, a replica of your product somewhere, or somebody like, it's like the system or something tries to like replicate you in a way. Pisces, there could be just, give me some more energy for Pisces, please. Look, the Tower. Pisces, whoever this is that tried to steal your identity, steal your finances, somebody was like unknown. This could be unknown to you, Pisces. This could have been happening for a very long time. I feel like there's a lot of things, there somebody had like a major slip up, or something about what's done in the dark came to the light in a situation. When it came to, someone could have been like trying to do some sort of identity theft, steal your identity, or clone your essence, or do something to like siphon your finances and your energy from you, whether this is like a real situation that you're seeing with your eyes, or this is something spiritual that you know consciously has been happening to you, but you just couldn't put your finger on it. I feel like this is like oppression, or something that someone was trying, some sort of dark energy somebody was like trying to send over you or put over your life. And I feel like there's a Tower moment happening with this, because they slipped up some way. Somehow, some way they slipped up. This is like a return to sender hitting someone. And as soon as they thought they were getting away with something, they were coming towards you to send more energy. With the Fool card, they were coming towards you, taking another leap of faith to try to like dig in a pot again, steal more money from you again. You know, send more. Clarify the Fool in the Tower, please. Clarify the Fool in the Tower. Because I feel like, Pisces, you don't bother nobody. Clarify the Fool in the Tower, please, for Pisces. Ace of Pentacles. Like, this is someone, this is an energy that has been trying, that has been taking like major, like big amounts of money. They've been stripping major stability from you. Pisces, please. Because it's something that belongs to you, Pisces. It's something that has been Yeah, look, Page of Pentacles, something that belongs to you. Ace of Wands, I feel like it's about to be retrieved, like you're about to get it. Yeah, Four of Cups, you're about to come out some sort of depression or some sort of feeling of lack, because this is like a spiritual war. This is a spiritual war for some, but for some of you, you maybe didn't even realize that the reason why, you know, your accounts have been negative, you weren't able to keep steady income, you're having all of these like charge-offs, bank fees, your credit score is up and down, you're finding it hard to get approved for things, and it wasn't really reflecting where you could visibly see it. Like if you were to log into like a credit app, or you were able to like look into look at your bank account, but you felt it. Like it was like you take 10 steps and you get knocked back 10, right? Or you try to save up, but for some reason the money wasn't stacking, or there wasn't a consistent flow of money, because it's like the there was this was like, yeah, like spiritual attacks to siphon out the constant flow of your abundance that was being sent to you. Pisces, this is now changing though. This has now changed, because you've elevated mentally and spiritually, and now you're some of you are attacking or putting this to a halt in your dream state, okay? Or it's just through prayer and meditation, or just being in a constant flow of you know, peace, is somehow bringing this evidence to the light. This could also be judgment. Yeah, judgment is being called down. Major judgment is being called down on a situation or people around you who try to send chaos energy or chaos magic towards you. They're getting towers right now, Pisces. I'm hearing as above, so below. Look, two of Pentacles. This is like, y'all, what did I just say? I just said chaos magic, confusion. The Two of Pentacles with the Magician. Y'all, this is like chaos magic, but it's coming to a halt. I don't even know what this is, but Pisces. Like, this is like, for some of you, a mature woman. What's the mature woman? Change. And what's the change? What's the change that's going on with this mature woman? This mature woman's energy? What's the change going on around her? What's the change that is going on around this mature woman? For Pisces, what is the change that is going on with this? Y'all, thief, main female. Pisces, you've been being stolen energetically. Somebody's been trying to steal from you energetically. You could probably just be noticing, like, all of a sudden, like, you could never get control of your bills. You can never get control again of your bank accounts. Never you always felt like there was like no mate, like real stability, like you was always missing the deadlines and due dates, and it was just like the small occurrences that were happening. Because I'm hearing like the fees that you were getting. I heard that the fees and the taxes that you were getting on certain things was due to somebody else living the high life, or sending you, living off of you, siphoning your finances. This is almost making me feel like this is somebody who is a part of some sort of who does like dark arts. Clarify this, clarify the energy around this mature woman. Clarify the energy around this mature woman. What is this mature woman's energy? What is the energy of this mature woman? Who is this mature woman? The Six of Wands. But the Chariot is here in the reverse. This is somebody who is very affluent. Like this is somebody who is very, who's in the spotlight. This could be like, because first thing I got was like, this is like somebody who's very wealthy, or somebody who's, this could be somebody who you've probably seen or heard about, okay, in your community, or someone who lives in the nicest development in your community or in your area, or this is somebody who just has a lot of outreach, okay, or somebody who's very wealthy, okay. What's this change? Clarify the change. Clarify change for this mature woman, please. And this is the crazy part about it, Pisces. You would think that this would be more of a man, okay? Ace of Swords. Some sort of clarity is coming through. That she's not protected anymore. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Her magic isn't working anymore. She's being exposed. She's been exposed for lies, for clarify the Ace of Swords, please. Whoa. And I'll tell you that flew out. 9. Hey, Patsy, how are you? When I tell you she is somewhere sick right now, ain't nothing to be happy about. This is like someone who, it's like the tables are turning. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, she's falling from grace. I don't know who this is. This is somebody's like, either like a wife, or somebody who just has ties to like large investors and things of such like that. Strength. Why the Strength card? Ace of Cups. Why the Ace of Cups? Page of Cups. Queen of Wands. Terrifying here. I heard that your vitality will be restored. So not only was this meant to break you financially, Pisces, this was meant to, somebody could have also did some sort of a beauty spell as well on you. try to do like a beauty spell or some sort of ritual to drain out your flow. So a lot of you could be being like dehydrated. Again, I felt that before, like Pisces. A Pisces cannot be dehydrated. A Pisces has to drink a lot of water. You are a water sign. You have to drink and be around water, Pisces. Somebody was trying to like make you emotionally unstable. That's emotionally unstable and to the point of dehydration. That's wild. That is wild. I'm doing great today, focusing on my happiness. I know that's right. Great to see you too, Patsy. That's wild. Like now I'm about to give me some drinks of water. Because what? So whoever this is, Pisces, they're about to be found out. Okay, this is like the corporate office, a corporate officer finding out. Okay, Spirit is calling down judgment. Things are being handled. Pisces, you're probably just when you thought, just when you thought your income was in stagnant, or just when you thought you were at a good flow of income, it's going to increase, and it's going to increase unbelievably because of how much has been taken. And you just, and Pisces, you probably didn't even think it, right? Because, you know, a lot of us, we speak positive over our lives, and as we should, right? At all times. But it's like what you don't know, right? It's what you don't know. It's nothing wrong with being informed, right? And that's what I'm pulling. Like, it's like Spirit wants to inform you of what is happening. And the reason why you're the Spirit is informing you now is because of how positive you've been moving and navigating, and you've moved away the distractions. And it's like you're ready now, Pisces. You're ready to receive, because you've moved up in frequency, you moved up in consciousness. Now you're able to receive what has been taken. Because as long as somebody had you, as long as you were operating at a lower frequency, it was actually making it easy for this person to siphon. Okay? So now that you're moving up, their magic or whatever they're doing is not going to work. It's just not working anymore, Pisces. They're not, they don't operate in the light enough. And you're going up in frequency towards the light. They can only operate in darkness. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So this started off like very a surfacey reading, and it got pretty deep because I think what it was meant for you to see like what was really going on behind the scenes. This was like, what's really going on behind the scenes? Pisces, I'm not gonna lie, maybe some of you were like questioning, like, why now? Why is everything flowing in for me now, right? Everything is starting to open up. Why am I waking up now? Why am I having this awakening now? Why are things starting to, it's like, not that you question it in a negative way, but you were curious. Some of you were curious, right? Like, I'm great. You were grateful, right? You were grateful, period. It was just question. It was just a wave, a looming thought. Because Pisces, nothing that you've done has really changed. Who you are as a person, you've never changed. It's just now you're able to go into the flow of, now you're in, now you feel the flow of things coming into your life. Now you can feel it. At one point you couldn't, because someone was standing at the door, pretending to be you, collecting your blessings, trying to collect your blessings, right? And it felt, what it feels like, it feels like the bucket of blessings is now being released, and this person is being found out about. This person has been busted. Ooh, bottom of the deck, psychic abilities. Pisces, some of you, I feel like this person, whoever this energy is, I want to say it's a woman. I really feel like it's a woman. And that's what's going to shock you, Pisces. The fact that a female, okay, that comes off, that could come off as being so nurturing and so loving, can be so down low. And who might, you know, come off as this, I heard philanthropist. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Or someone who comes off as very inspiring and uplifting. Could be so dark. Pisces, I feel like you are hunting this person. Okay? I'm feeling like some of you could have possibly not even realized it. I don't know. You guys could be astro traveling. Grieving. Well-being. Pisces, I feel like, give me one more. Closure. Yeah, inspiration. I feel like you're coming to a space in your life, Pisces, where you're done feeling bad for yourself, right? You're focused more on taking care of yourself, going through this full transformation that spirit wants for you, listening to your spirit guides, allowing yourself to be encased in the love of feeling, in the freedom that the divine wants for you. So you're releasing old beliefs. Old cycles are being closed out as well. And you're choosing abundance. Pisces, you're going to be an inspiration to a lot of people. What else for Pisces? Pisces, I'm going to come back and make a part